I'm James Scream. She just come clear at number 2. This is my second part
How long have the Angara been fighting the Ket?
I'm trying my damnedest to save Mass Effect here.
Temperature is falling, Pathfinder.
I don't understand how a game this good could not get DLCs.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources.
It kind of hurts my feelings that I'm the only one that's really committed to this game. I'm the only one that's committed to saving this game. And like I said in the other video, there's so many different ways that you could have taken the game to begin with. You know, so many different ways. But apparently,
this is where the research thing you sent us. Keep an eye out
Yeah.
for Prius people.
apparently, it's too much like right to keep the customers happy. I mean, how many times are you guys gonna screw us? You screwed us with the endings of Mass Effect 3 because some asshat decided to leak it, and y'all still could have put it in the game. Because a lot of us, especially the people on PlayStation 3,
There's a remnant here?
we didn't even get any kind of concept of the endings. No. I don't know why this thing won't pick it up. Could be PlayStation issues again. But you know. But all in all, the game was pretty damn good. You know.
Pathfinder, a nav point is attached to this log. I've updated your location device. Should I inform Priya we found her people?
No, not till we take down whatever did this.
To me, you know, there's so many more different things. I've touched on this on other videos if you guys want to check those out. But I honestly think for sure, you know, you could have made more DLCs. You could have gave us, for once, a DLC where, like in multiplayer, you can be anything other than human. And they should have gave us that as an option to play someone else. Just like in game 3, you could have gave us an option to go on a quest as Jagged.
Architect!
You know, you could have done something. You could have done anything. And you know, like I said, third game, the only thing that sucked about it was the endings. You know, and the fact that, you know, the Omni Blades should have been in the second game. Same with that military or ninja attack, depending on how you want to look at it.
Life support restored.
But I mean, to be honest, this is pretty much a good game. And this game has one thing that the third game lacked, but nobody wants to point that out. And don't get me wrong, I am a Shepard fan. I just prefer the writers a little bit better. And like I said, the thing that this game provides at least some boss battles. You know, the other game didn't really provide us with boss battles. The big clusterfuck in the third game was that there was no boss battle. We were promised a boss battle, but there was no boss battle. You know, which totally sucked. And you know, and that goes beyond just the PlayStation. That goes for Xbox and all the other people. You know, because everybody was feeling the pain of that. You know, we don't get a boss battle. What kind of crap is that? You know, I mean, in the first game we got a boss battle. We got to fight Sovereign. Well, he was in the body of Saren, but we still got to fight him. We got a good boss battle. You know. Actually, we've had more than one or two boss battles in the first game, because you got to fight that damn plant thing. What the fuck was that damn thing called? You got to fight the what was it? The Thorian. You got to fight the Thorian. And in this game, these architects, they made up for some of the stuff that they lacked in the third game. You know, having to deal with architects. You know, it ain't the same. Well, in the third game, we did get a couple of boss battles because we did fight Reapers. At least 2 of them. One on the Korean world. You know, and tell your friends I'm coming for them. Never mind, I'll tell them myself. Damn it, I couldn't get out the door. But you know, we did get some boss battles. In this game, we get a little more boss battles. It would help if you could get some healing. But, you know, for the most part, this game is very well worth saving. You know, not just because it helped me with my PTSD, but you know, it's a hell of an escape for me. You know, and I know that one person can't really make a difference because I'm not Professor Charles Xavier.
Reload! It's moving back.
But it is a hell of a game.
Try to get away.
Yeah. And I think that this game is very much worth saving. I don't understand why the thousands of people didn't. I don't know why they didn't receive the game. It was pretty damn good. The story was great. You know, you get to let us know what in the hell happens to Scott and his mom. Because once you beat the game and you leave the Meridian, spoiler alert for those who haven't played it, they tend to disappear. What the hell is that damn architect? There you are, you son of a bitch. And you know, they tend to be long gone. Oh crap, I need to go find some. Go, Ryder, go. Go, Ryder, go. I'm gonna die. 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 Ooh, heat. I made it. Still might die, though. And also, the last words spoken are the first words spoken in the game, which I found to be incredible. I found to be totally awesome that the last words spoken were the first words spoken in the game. Words, you made it. I mean, nobody's giving BioWare and them a lot of credit for how this game turned out. You know, and that's not cool. Because honestly, I think the game, yet again, was rushed. I mean, not like they didn't have 5 years to fix the issues. I still think that the game was rushed. And that we didn't get what we expected, but we didn't get a nothing game. You know, it was a pretty good game. Most people just don't want to accept it because, okay, the facial animations and all that shit at the beginning was a pain in the ass. You know. But you know, and as in any Mass Effect game, some people forget to pay attention to detail. You know, when you have one gun and in the cutscene you don't have the same damn gun that you had. You know, okay, that kind of sucks. But outside of that, my complaints are like so minute and so small. You know, because my only complaint is why does the riders only get that one jumpsuit? The fact that their insignia is also opposite from everyone else. It's like I said, it's minute. Because if you notice, their Andromeda signal is always on their right, but everyone else's is on their left. Another easy fix, actually, but you know, I don't think anybody really paid attention. And if they did, they didn't really give a damn. But at least in game 2 and 3, you actually had an option of more clothing. Now, I will say this, because I have a PlayStation, and I'm pretty sure most people with Xbox can agree, you know, I don't think it's fair that the PC has all the mods, and we get nothing. You know, we don't get what they have, so we can't make our characters do everything that they do. Yeah. And that there in itself kind of sucks. But other than that, I mean, the game itself is pretty damn awesome. And for the people who didn't think it was awesome, well, maybe you guys just were breathing swamp gas or something, where the hell you guys are from, and you guys were just being too hard on the game. Oh dear. Which is understandable, because we did get totally screwed in the third game. We did. We got totally screwed with the endings. Yeah, that wasn't cool. But most of the complaints is because the writer wasn't Shepard. And we got dicked on the whole Shepard thing too. We got dicked. But for y'all to take it out on the writers because the writers aren't Shepard, you know, I think maybe if we had a chance to just be Alec instead of maybe the other two writers, it might have worked out better. Because most of the promotion of the game, in no small effect, was mostly all the commercials were Ryder, was Daddy Ryder. I don't know what just happened, but apparently I died. But for the most part, you know, it was all the Ghost Riders in the sky. It was all about Daddy Ryder. So sorry, drinking tea. So, you know, for the most part, you know, a lot of people were expecting that they would get more time with Daddy Ryder. And they didn't. They got the first 45 minutes of the game with Daddy Ryder. You know, and then the fact that depending on how you chose to go about as Ryder, you you either was close with your father or you weren't. And I guess it really depends on how you look at it. And the thing with that is that's cool and everything, because as a vet myself, you know, we do kind of stray away from family acknowledgments most of the time. Now, whether we want to admit it or not, that's a whole nother ball game. But the thing is, you know, the game is worth saving. You know, you can go anywhere with this thing. You can have DLCs out the wazoo. And I don't think that, like the other people said, that they should wait a few years into the future for Andromeda. I think that the writers should have got a trilogy, just like Shepard, because you gotta have something to build off of. And you have the Quarian arc to build off of, you have the Angar, you have the Jardin, you have the Remnant, you have the Cat Homeworld. You have so many things that are DLC optional. And like I said, I need a job. So you give me the job and you give me a team of developers and writers and we just do DLCs. That way if you want to end the game, we get like maybe 7 DLCs and in the franchise with Andromeda going on. And also, surprise alert, we have a special DLC to go to the Milky Way or the Solar System to build a collaborated Mass Effect Relay to get them there in less than 600 years. Of course, that's too much like right, because no one wants to put the time in. But you know, I don't have a real job. I have a lot of ideas that we can use to save the game, and it wouldn't hurt to do it. I mean, since the game was so bad, why don't we make DLCs to improve the game and pull everyone back? Because I can tell you straight up, you know, most people didn't really give this game a try because other people just couldn't get into the story. Alright, those people who couldn't get into the story, well, that's because they were more Shepard fans and was hoping for more Shepard. And you know, Peewee's not a bad character. She's a raw pain in the ass, but she's not a bad character. She's got great boobs, you know. And he really could have took the story anywhere. And I love the story personally. And a lot of people just couldn't get into the story because they were so they were so amorous about it not being Shepard. Did this how everything went wrong. You know. Outside of that, you know, I don't think that it being Shepard would have really made the difference. I think that maybe if they would have had more Alex time, maybe if you'd have actually got to beat Alex, maybe if you'd have actually got to find out how Jen died, you know, among other things, then the game probably would have been a hell of a lot better. But you know, you can't please everybody. So please the actual fans. As for all the naysayers and the haters, you know, I wouldn't worry too much about them and their opinion. You know, because if it's anything negative about a game that you're producing, then you probably shouldn't pay it any attention. And maybe, just maybe, when someone pays that extra $20 or something for a pie jack, they should get that. Maybe you should have a DLC where you can get all the things that was offered in the deluxe, minus the Nomad toy. You know. But I mean, to be honest, I had nowhere to put the toy.
It's moving back. Keep on it. Don't let it get away.
That being said, you know,
Go after it.
you know, that being said, the game only wasn't received well by a few. It wasn't like completely horrible. It was just the fact that the internet more or less killed the game. Which is the truth. The internet killed Mass Effect. It wasn't most of the fans. The fans, we really love Mass Effect, and we don't want to see the series die. But you know, in the fruit of all things, you know, the game didn't even really get the chance that it was supposed to be given. No, not really. I mean, you've given us a shitload of more weapons. You've given us a lot more options. You've given us a badass vehicle. Unfortunately, it can't defend itself. You know. The big difference in the Nomad and the thing from the first game. The hell, that air hovercraft thing was probably the worst vehicle ever from game 2. But I mean, I'm just one guy. My opinion doesn't really amount to anything. But it is my fondest wish that you guys, if you're gonna end it, to at least give us DLCs. don't shelf the game. Like, you guys are gonna make multiplayer content, and you're gonna make us have to go buy freaking graphic novels for to find out what happens to the Korean art. Well, a lady in the video that I watched last night made a valid point.
Aim for the legs.
Y'all think we want to read it, or we would rather play it? Personally speaking, from my own opinion, I would rather play it than read it. You know, because it would probably totally suck ass to get a disappointed ending, or to have one of the writers die because, you know, we wanted a great game. You know, it was the same thing. Like, I honestly don't think that having Maliko or Williams die was a good idea. But I'm probably one of the only people who has ever said that. You know, in all honesty, you know, I usually got rid of Maliko just because I liked Ashley better. But I don't think that not being able to save Kirihide as an option, depending on who you get rid of, totally sucked too. But I've had the hardest time playing and saving Major Kirihide. I've saved him maybe 7 times in the 100 times that I've played. So that should tell you that I totally suck at saving Major Kirihide. Because we will hold the line. Yeah. But, I mean, like I said, I'm one guy. I'm pretty sure I can't make a difference. I'm pretty sure that BioWare is never going to see this video. I'm pretty sure BioWare is also never going to give me a job to save my favorite franchise of the BioWare game systems. I'm pretty sure that they're not going to get us any mods so that we can make modifications instead of wearing that one damn jumpsuit for the Rider twins. And I'm pretty sure that my teammates don't have changeable clothing either, which also sucks. You know, I never understood that until just now in this moment, because it's like, you know, I don't recall being able to change Korra and those guys' armor either, or clothes, like I could with Rex and them.
Peekaboo, shoot ahead.
Well, not Rex, but, you know, Grunt. Like in game 2. Granted, it was only one other armor, but, you know, still, I could change it. And it totally sucked that you can't do that here. And a lot of things, and I'll be the only one who will admit it. I'll be the only one who has the balls to say it. A lot of things in Mass Effect dealt with a lot of corners being cut. You know, and I say that like, alright, when somebody hands you something, you never really actually get to see what the hell they hand Ryder. But it was the same thing with Shepard. You know, if somebody handed you something, you never got to see it. You know, except for Edie when she hands you that ring, because it's in a box, it's a jewelry box.
The legs will bring it down.
But you know, I mean, those are little minor details.
Drop that one.
And most of the time, you know, it's hard to talk and shoot at the same time. Trying to stay alive at the same time. Like, you know, like I said, I don't think BioWare is ever going to watch this thing. And I don't have a direct line to send them anything.
Time to interface.
Yeah, well, at least it fell conveniently right down in front of the car. Well, the Nomad.
This thing caused a lot of trouble. You should tell Priya what happened here. That
But you know, it's really a shame that we don't get to save the game. It's really a shame that no matter what, you don't get to carry on the Ryder clan and the legacy and things that they should probably have. You know, you don't get to find out if they get to be with whoever you chose them to be with. And that's not cool. The Riders then don't get a fair shot at going on. Yeah, it doesn't. It's not. It's not fair. It's not right. Damn, she just like did a pop, lock, and drop there.
I lost good people to that thing. Drill technicians who went there on an expedition.
It's not easy losing people under your command.
Not only that, though, I will give it to them because I couldn't make Femme Shepherd or Male Shepherd Asian at all. I couldn't make them look Native American looking. I couldn't really make them look black. No.
I have to say, I'm surprised the Angara let us put an outpost
It's
here.
been touch and go facially. No.
Water
And
for
the
their
main reason I played
soldiers.
Femme Shepherd is because I couldn't make the damn thing look like me. But it's funny. Alec Ryder, when I made my daughter here look like this,
I tracked down your missing drill
Alec
techs.
Ryder
They
almost looks exactly
didn't
like
make
I
it.
do in real life. So I guess that's what my child's gonna look like. The only difference between Alec Ryder and my actual face is that
We're staking a claim.
my
What
nose
does the initiative want with Volt?
is fat and his nose is flat.
Ice. A lot of
And I was
ice.
like, wow, that's how I think I'm going to look by the time I'm 60 years old, like Alec Ryder. He also looks like the guy from Renegade, Bobby Six Killer,
Like Eos.
who by no means necessary am I related to him, but my acting career probably would have taken off. But you know,
You picked a mouthful of a name
the
for the
whole thing
outpost.
is that this game can be saved. This game should be saved. And that suit right there that person is walking around in the background, that I can't tell if it's a male or female.
Glad to
I
hear
have
we're
a
working
suit
together.
that slightly resembles
This
that.
is their world. Because of you, they trusted
But I don't
us enough
know
to give us
why.
a place in it. Now it's my job to cement that bond. We'll do
So,
our best to earn what they've given us.
That's that. I'm gonna cut
Were
this
you in the
off.
Alliance too?
I'm gonna post these
I was an
videos.
Alliance officer
But
for a decade
honestly,
before I got sick of being
I
a
think
pawn
that
in
the game
Council's
can be
power
saved.
plays.
I think that we deserve
The initiative figured
DLCs
it'd be a fresh
just
start.
for the
Just to
simple
make a real
fact
difference.
that we waited
You
for
ever
this
miss the
game.
Alliance?
We deserve
Given the
DLCs
chance, I'd make
for
this
the
choice
simple
all over
fact
again.
that
But
we
when I
got
see the resistance
fracked
push against the cat,
with Game
it makes me
3's
wonder if my days behind a gun are really
for
over.
bullshit endings. And
Were
you
you
know,
in the Alliance too?
we
I was
deserve
an
more
Alliance officer for a decade before I
than
got
for
sick
them
of
to
being a
just
pawn in
straight
the
say
Council's
we're
power
only going to do
plays.
multiplayer
Heard about the
content.
initiative and figured it'd be a fresh
And
start.
we need to know
Chance
why
to
we
make a
have
real
Batarians
difference.
and Andromeda
You ever miss
and
the
they weren't
Alliance?
initially on the package.
Given the chance, I'd
We
make this
need,
choice
there's so
all
many
over
ways
again.
you can carry this
But
game
when I
with
see the resistance
DLCs
push against the
alone.
cat,
That if you give
makes
enough
me wonder if my days
DLCs, you
behind a gun are
can
really
bring
over.
people back. I say that you give us 7
I should head
DLCs.
out.
So
Come back
let
if
me
you
shoot
need
these
anything.
7 ideas to you while I'm thinking about it. First, most definitely needed the Quarian arc. Second, most definitely needed a DLC about Jen Garson and Alex Ryder. Third, a DLC about curing Ellen Ryder. And fourth so far, are you with me? A straight Angora DLC mission where you are an Angoran, not a human, not a Turian, but an Angoran character so that we can learn more about their
Venture.
universe.
You okay? That last fight.
No.
You ever get that feeling like you're watching yourself from afar?
And I think that the game could have gone a hell of a lot further with that, you know. However, some people just aren't willing to commit. So that's four DLCs down. Now, for the 5th DLC, we definitely should have one where we can find the cat homeworld.
Hello?
No. We should have one where we can do extra stuff with the Tempest. Like modify it to actually have combat ready stuff. No. definitely a DLC with the bonus package of having pets and more clothing. That would probably help. You know, I'm sure no one else agrees with me on that, but there you go in a
You have
nutshell.
MVP outstanding, Pathfinder.
And you know, you're gonna give us multiple content, multiplayer content.
Why can't you just
Then
ask her
you might
yourself?
as well just go ahead and give us more DLCs. There's a lot of DLCs that need to be done, you know. And I mean, literally, they should have. You, you can go in so many different directions. You can have lost arcs with Geth and other things. And before the game came out, I thought that they should probably have taken some keepers with them. You know,
Because
so many different things that you could have done.
just
Maybe the
because.
Koreans bought some keepers with them just to fix up the Nexus. You know, there should be a DLC where you can simply go around and find stuff to fix up the Nexus. You know, resources and things. It doesn't even have to deal with the riders. You can just be some tech, like in that digital game where you're that gray-haired guy, and they mention you in the third game, but they don't really. You don't have if you haven't played the game, you have no idea who I'm talking about. And I haven't played the game, but I looked into it. But also, I don't have the tech for my phone or whatever system it is to go and do that. So, to be honest, you know, you have to know where I'm coming from to do that. I gotta find these damn ZK trackers. But you know, there's so many different ways you can carry it, and like I know that there's got to be a team of writers that are just sitting back saying, "Damn, you know, this is like we have fucked them over again." And you know, people might not like Anthem, so you know, because a rumor is that you didn't put anything into this because you guys wanted to bang Anthem out like a $2 whore in Digstown,
Anomaly detected.
which is cool and all. I've seen the previews to Anthem. It looks like it's going to be one hell of a damn game. My problem is, I want more Mass Effect. It's just that simple. I want more Mass Effect. Other people might not want more Mass Effect, but I want more Mass Effect. Now, so I'm going to end the video with this. I want to know why in the blue hell, I'm sorry, I'm pretty sure if I was The Rock or something, y'all would do whatever y'all could to save Mass Effect because of my celebrity status, but I'm not a celebrity. I'm an independent filmmaker who has a snowball's chance at hell of success. But, you know, I think that, in all honesty, this game can be saved. There's so much more to this game than you guys let us have. And there's so much more to this game that you guys can add. And you guys just dropped the ball again, just like you did with the cheesy ass endings for Mass Effect 3, which totally fucking sucked. You know, and worse than that, you didn't even really give us an aftermath option for Mass Effect 3. You just promoted the hell out of Andromeda, and now you're trying to de-promote Andromeda. But you're de-promoting Andromeda for nothing because it's a great fucking game. Pardon my French. But you know, the naysayers and the haters are the ones that totally screwed the game up. And the justice something warriors or social justice warriors or whoever. And then the fact that you guys totally got rid of the pretty Sarah Ryder for a Sarah Ryder who got hit with an ugly branch from an ugly tree and then thrown off a cliff and hit the ugly tree and every branch on the way down. Because the Sarah Ryder before I paid for the game, she was looking somewhat badass. Now granted, she didn't match the model that you guys hired to play her for facial stuff. She looks nothing like that beautiful girl. Now she looks like somebody who basically got dragged behind the back of a truck with her ankles on the truck and her face hitting the road. I'm sorry if that has offended anybody. We have to admit that, you know, Sarah's she's kind of fucked up. So, you know, I call it like I see it. And I've seen the mods that apparently you can probably get her back, but we who have PlayStations and Xboxes cannot. I'm James Williams Jr. This is Conflict number 2. I will do more Mass Effect videos. Until then, be seeing you.